All right, you on Real Talk with Nick with my man G5.
Goody was hoodie. Y'all already know the vibe. Y'all already know the time.
All right, man. Talk to me, G5. I know you've seen the game with the New York Knicks versus the Toronto Raptors, man. Any input, any intakes on the game, man?
It was for all y'all niggas that say I was bugging out.
Concerning what?
Concerning JB scoring 30 plus a game. He's doing just what I said. He's been doing just what I said after I said it. So I don't want to hear nothing about nobody saying nothing. The Knicks is better when JB scores 30 a game.
Now, my question to you, right? Before you brought up JB having to do that, when we speak of how many points, haven't he been doing that already?
Before I mentioned it, no, he wasn't. He was 50, 20, 24, 32, 40, 20. He was doing that. Now he's averaging literally 30 a game. Average. So, before y'all say y'all point guard don't need to do that, he needs to do what he's been doing and don't. No, he needed to be in charge. Because when he went out for 2 days, you see how sloppy we looked? You see how Julius did not want to bring down the ball? Then you see the frustration in Julius' face that he had to be the #1 player of the team. Julius seems more happier when JB is on that court because of the simple fact the pressure is not on him. It's that simple. So if he goes down, y'all already know we done.
So if JB go down, it's over.
Yeah, we'll win, but we ain't gonna do it looking good. Not the way. And if the Knicks sign Aaron Burks, I'm gonna be pissed off.
Why?
We don't need that, Nick. Got rid of that motherfucker. We don't need him back. Bring a John Wall over, son. Nigga, goddamn, we got players that bring Cousins over. Bring one of them niggas out of retirement. They still balling. Like, it don't make sense. We got the money to sign one player, nice healthy check. You bring Gibbs in, you get rid of him 10 days later, like it. I don't know what's up with that. Knicks is bugging with that. Then they wanna. I keep hearing the fucking Donovan Mitchell. I don't want Donovan Mitchell.
Now elaborate why you don't want Donovan Mitchell. Some say Donovan Mitchell will be a conflict of interest when we speak of that of Julius Randle. Because them two can't coexist. They don't get along, I'm hearing. There's whispers about Julius Randle.
Julius Randle will be traded regardless. And the Knicks ain't trading Julius right now. So that'd be the stupidest move to do. The Knicks is on top. Best team in the league right now. Got the best record since
OG Anunoby.
Since OG Anunoby.
Now, speaking of OG Anunoby, man, is the Knicks now a defensive team, man?
Yeah.
With the OG Anunoby piece.
Yeah. He switched the whole game plan of the Knicks.
One player.
Believe it or not. One player. He changed the whole dynamic of the Knicks. You got Julius playing defense, feeding into the shit, giving it all in the defensive end. Hardestein, they there.
Speaking of Hardestein, man, he got hurt.
Curse of the Knicks, brother.
Now, we already got Mitch out.
Now you got him out. Who we going to use? Sims? You already know we fucked up, right?
Now, you ain't got no faith in Jericho?
No.
Why not?
Not a penny Sim.
Why not?
Boy's sloppy. The boy can't get his game right. Fumbling the ball too much. He's too nervous.
Could it be because he's not getting the amount of game minutes on him? Come on now, because you know Tom Thibodeau, he wait till his players is forced.
We can't blame Tibbs because when it comes to the NBA, nigga, you always got to be ready.
How can you be ready if you're not playing?
Doesn't matter. Be ready. There's still such thing as going to the gym and practicing every day. Just because you're not playing, that means you got to sit on the bench and just sit there every day, not do nothing. There's no work form with him. He's not a hustler. He's not a His game, he's not a natural baller. He ain't a student of the game. You can look at him and tell he's not a student. He barely knows what the fuck he doing on the basketball court. He only made it to the NBA because he's fucking tall. That's the only reason. The nigga, then you get diesel, and then what you doing with all your dieselness? You ain't even using that in the game. You don't have no backup game. You ain't got no rebounding game. You ain't got no fucking, you ain't got nothing, man. Cut it out, man. That's the most dumbest shit. The Knicks need to go sign them a player right now at a center position. And they need to go pick up Boogie Cousins. That's it.
Does Boogie Cousins play defense?
Yes, Boogie Cousins play defense. Yes, Cousins play fucking defense. He's a fucking threat. He's a fucking threat. We're not going to sit there and disrespect that. He's a threat. It's better than what the fuck we would have with him. At least I know with Boogie Cousins, nigga, I know he's going to give me 10 and 10 at least. I can't depend on Sims to give us 10 and 10, nigga. Nigga can't even fucking get 10, 11, fucking 12 rebounds, and you over 7 feet, bro. It don't make sense. So I don't believe it.
So would you prefer Boogie over Hart and Mitch? If you had to line them up from, you know, most important to least, how would you rate the three?
What three?
You speak of that of Boogie, right? Mm-hmm. You already got Hardestein on the Knicks, mm-hmm. and then you got Mitch, who's out.
Well, we already know the last of the Mohicans is Sims. Sims is not even...
Okay, so scratch Sims out, right?
And if Mitchell was 100%, Mitch would be coming off the bench. Hardestein's going to be starting, regardless of what. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that.
That's what you think is going to happen?
That's just what it's going to be. Mitch is going to have to come off the bench for Hardestein. That's just it. There's nothing ifs, ands, or buts about that. Ain't no capping on that. That's just true fact. Hardestein produces way more than what Mitchell will produce. Hardestein played defense just as good as Mitch, getting just as many blocks as Mitch. But actually, on the offensive side, is a way better threat than Mitch. So who's you gonna put out there? I'll put Hardestein out there because I know at least free up some spot for my power forward to get some movement. You leaving enough room for your two forwards to eat between OG and this guy.
Okay, so you telling me that when we speak of that of Tom Thibodeau, his rotation have nothing to do with the lack of performance when we speak of that of Jericho Sims. No. You think that practice games is the same as an actual game when we speak of the momentum that we need from our players, right?
No. Even with practice is putting 8 hours in the gym by yourself every day, working on your craft. I don't believe Sims is even close to doing anything close to that. I don't think he looks at it like, oh, this is my... Some players just in the NBA and they'll just take whatever role they is and take their check. That's just what the fuck he doing. He look like he's more happy just sitting there. Because if I know, me personally, I won't be happy sitting there, knowing damn well I can get on that court. And every time he gets on the court, he gets the coach pitches the fuck off. Get the fuck off. Get the fuck out of here. I give you 3-5 minutes, you can't even get me fucking 2-3 rebounds and a shot up. Fuck out of here. Go sit down. McBride too, nigga. You need to step your shit up. We know you good.
Oh
McBride.
shit! Now I'm glad you mentioned that man.
We know you good, McBride. But my nigga, stop being scared, bro. You fucking scared to shoot the ball. You've been doing this shit all fucking game. I watched you 2 games without JB there. You scared to shoot the ball. Like, what the fuck, nigga? We got you there to shoot. Like, yo, my nigga, you go, oh, wait, hold up. No, I gotta force turnover. Because you forcing the pass. You wide open. You hesitant, nigga. I know Tibbs could shoot his ass up. I know he did.
Now, did Tibbs chew up Julius Randle when JB was out?
No.
These couple of games?
No.
Did we see the old Julius Randle revert himself?
You had no choice.
Oh, he had no choice but to turn the ball over? That's what you're saying?
When your point guard don't know what the fuck he doing at the point. Like, literally, when McBride don't know what he's doing out there, looking like he's scared to fucking do anything. He's scared to shoot. Wide open, scared to shoot. He want to look for something. All he doing is look. Where they at? Oh, okay. I got you there here. That's all he was doing, bro. You could see the frustration in Julius' face like, yo, little nigga. Like, come on, bro. Like, I don't need to be up here, nigga. I'm trying to get down here. I'm trying to eat down here where I normally eat at. This is where I eat at, nigga. I eat this hole. Let me get to my hole. Only time Julius is up there shooting is when he know he can get the shot. After he done put enough work in down there where them niggas is seeing back there, they just like, all right, let Julius shoot it. Because that's the only way Julius is making the threes. If you notice, is when his player, they thinking he's going to the hole, so they push back. And you'll see Julius sit right up top, like wide open threes. But McBride making it harder for everybody else. He made it hard for everybody else in 2 games. McBride. No matter what nobody say, that boy made it hard. One game he scored 20. Next game he's scared to score. He's scared to shoot.
Is this the same sentiments you saying about Jalen Brunson?
No, this is a totally... See, Jalen Brunson was still giving us 20, 24. At least he was still trying.
Oh, so you start appreciating
No,
JB.
it wasn't about appreciation. All I said was JB was, what you're not understanding is the boy is it. So if he's it, he has to show the world he's it. I can't say it. You can't say it. We can't say it. He has to go out there and show it. That's why they say he's the best point guard in the East. Because he went out there and he did exactly what I told you he needs to be done to be considered a superstar. Consistent 30s, 40s, 30s, 40s. No 24s. We didn't got time for that. And he realized that himself. Nigga, I ain't got time for that. Nigga, you know what? Let me just keep going doing what I'm doing. Because when he does it, everybody else follows suit. He makes it more easier for Julius to get 26 by him going in there trying to score 30, attacking the basket the way he is. Leaving, they got to double him. They tripling Julius. Then that leaves these two got 5 players on them, and you got everybody else around you free as a bird. You don't see how what's the white boy playing way better now?
You said a white boy who? What are you talking about? Be Pacific.
DiVincenzo, whatever the fuck.
Oh, Dante
DiVincenzo.
DiVincenzo.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, it's cold, so your lips are stiff. Mine's stiff too, man.
So
but you know what? Being that you saying that with about McBride, right? Yeah. And I want to jump back with something you said about Julius Randle. You saying that Julius Randle was more happy when JB's on the floor.
Yes.
So basically, you telling me, right? Right? And it's for all you coffee sippers out here. Your man G5 is indirectly saying that in order for Julius Randle to have a good game, he needs JB to be on the floor.
I never said that.
You did say that.
I did never say that. Stop putting words in my mouth.
Bro, what did you say, man?
I said he's more happier with him out there. Julius Randle's going to average his points regardless if he's out there or not. Stop saying that. Julius is going to score the same thing every game without him there. It doesn't matter if he's there. Julius is going to do what Julius do. So stop saying Julius need him to drop the buckets he do. No, Julius going to drop them regardless. Because when he was out the 2 games, the same amount of points Julius dropped, he dropped. It just make his job harder. If you want an easier game for Julius and not to be so beat up, yes, he's got to be the one to take the pressure off of him. Just like he got to take the pressure off of him. That's what it is when you got a team that's working in one sync. I take the pressure off of you. When they doubling me, trying to stop me, JB, go crazy. So that way when they stopping you, I go crazy. And that's just what they do. Back and forth. One nigga go crazy, score 10 points, then they want to double him. Okay, give the ball to Julius. Julius go get 10 points. Oh, now we got double Julius. That's why.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Basically, you're saying that when JB's playing on the long side of Julius, that we can expect less turnovers from Julius Randle.
He don't have the ball in his hand, so of course he ain't gonna get no turnovers. You asking Julius Randle, power forward, to be the point forward. He's not LeBron James. He's not LeBron James. But he's got to do what he got to do. No matter if it's him frustrating them or whatever it is. He just got to do it because he knows what has to be done. So he does it. That's all it is. Trying to make it seem like JB makes him better player. You don't make him better player.
He just makes his job easier.
It just makes his job easier. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
If JB scores, he makes his job way more easier. Julius Randle and everything else around him is just the fittings. Not saying that JB, oh, yeah, JB gonna make Julius, no. No matter what team JB go on, nigga, he'll make the power forward better. No matter what team he playing for. It doesn't matter where he go. He could go right now to Toronto, nigga, and make them look better. He could go to fucking right now. If JB go to the Spurs will look better. That's what I mean. And that's fucked up. They talking about taking Wambi, Victor to the G League, nigga.
Who?
Pop is wilding.
Who?
Pop. Pop say he might put that boy back put him in the G League.
Put who back in the G League?
Number 1 draft pick, Mr. 7-7. See they record. See how nasty that shit look between them and Detroit. Yo, that shit crazy, bro.
I ain't hear that.
Yeah, Pop said that shit. Nigga, Pop said he's about to, if he don't step his game up, and then the team not passing him the ball. Them boys is not passing him the ball.
Why you think is that?
Pop said if he don't play with his natural position, if he don't change his style of play, like he wants to be the point, he want to be up there.
Right.
Like, he got the handles, he got all that. So he want to be a 7-7 point guard.
Mm-hmm.
And you fucking with Pop. Pop want you as a center, nigga. And if you ain't listening to what Pop's telling you, that's why he's not getting the calls, the ball. He's not getting nothing. Pop ain't hearing that shit. And Pop got them team looking real nasty.
Damn. Imagine if he was the Knicks coach.
Oh, God. We won't have half of the players we have on the team if he was the Knicks
Who you
coach.
think would be...
He would have a center, a natural center. He would literally have a natural center. He would have a natural center. He would want a center there because that's all Pop knows. That's his legacy. From David Robinson to Tim Duncan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's what made Pop what Pop is. The 2 best centers that ever rocked in the NBA at one point. 2 of the best centers, hands down, in the NBA history.
So you think Mitch would be out of here if Pop was the coach?
Yeah, Mitch would have been gone because he need his play. He need his centers to actually produce, rebound. He ain't even. They don't really give a fuck about defense. Pop never gave a fuck about defense. So.
All right, now I want to touch bases with the game with the Toronto Raptors. Our former beloved Emmanuel Quickly and RJ Barrett. They did not get booed. What television set would you will conclude?
And they didn't get booed, bro.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm trying to say they didn't get booed.
Oh, okay.
They should have got booed.
Why, man? They came in here sound fucked up, man.
I don't sound fucked
they
up.
Came in.
Showed up, niggas. Y'all niggas not our team no more. Boo.
Nah, come on, man. Come on.
What we boo Julius when he fuck up? Why we can't boo 2 niggas that lead the Knicks that we know we ain't want to lead?
How you gonna put that in the same, man?
Fuck up their game.
Julius Randle is playing for us, right? And he gave middle fingers up.
That's damn right.
Dumped down. He was better off just putting up the middle finger, man. So he got booed, man.
Fuck that dump down.
He got booed, bro. He got booed, man. And he got 2 hand gestures, man, to let us know that he's doing good. He throw his hands up at the refs, well, I ain't getting the call. And then he got another one where he's flexing like he just got through lifting, like bench pressing and shit, and he want to flex his muscles. All right? Listen, man, we just need that man to be consistent. That's all we need from Julius Randle. Whether JB is on the floor playing besides him or not. How come when Julius Randle is not on... Wait, let me ask you this. How come when Julius Randle is not on the floor, your man JB is consistent? Still. He's still doing the utmost. Explain that. Explain that.
What are you talking about, Nick? Nick, literally, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about somebody who come up to play, who show up.
And Julius don't come to play every game?
I'm not saying...
Julius don't come to play every game. Julius ain't got a better average per game than anybody else in the league. Julius ain't considered one of the top 10 power forwards in the league because of what? It ain't because of JB. JB don't get him the ball. Julius do that by himself, bro. Don't never put JB and say with Julius on the court.
Who makes who better?
Nobody makes each other better, bro.
Okay.
That's what you not understanding.
All
You
right.
keep trying to make it, oh, JB's the... No, nigga, JB ain't nothing.
But
JB
Julius
ain't
Randle's
shit without
everything.
JB ain't shit without Julius, and Julius ain't shit without JB. Let Julius go down and let's see how JB handle it. Let's see how JB handle it. If Julius go down right now, let's see what he has to do. Do you really think he's going to do it? Do you really think he's going to step his 30 up from 30 to 35? No.
Now,
gonna stay right where he at.
I admit.
It's gonna kill him. It's gonna hurt him. He's gonna end up getting beat up every game. Julius is the reason why he stands consistent. Remember, Julius is one of the most consistent players that don't get an injury in the NBA. Before he got injured, Julius was a consistent 2-season, no games off. He damn near had a record. And he did a triple-double last night. He finally got the triple-double. He's been fighting for a triple-double for a minute. This whole season he's been fighting. He finally got his first triple-double of the season.
Okay, but let's bring it back, man, before I get sidebar. R.J. Barrett and Emmanuel Quickly match up against the New York Knicks. Now, I know you don't want to talk about this, right?
We're going to talk about a little bullshit dunk that this.
Oh, yeah, baby. Let's talk about the dunk, man. Let's talk about the dunk.
Did they win?
How was you feeling?
Did the dunk make any sense?
How was you feeling when R.J. Barrett dunked on your man Julius Randle? And I'm a Knicks fan, man. So you know I was betting on my hometown Knicks, right?
Did we lose the game, Nick? Did we lose the game?
No, we did not. But the point I'm trying to make is that R.J. Barrett is a better player than New Yorkers is giving him credit for. And I'm trying to. A lot of people saying that. A lot of people saying that R.J. Barrett is a bum. A lot of people saying that R.J. Barrett reached the ceiling. I disagree with that.
He reached the ceiling with New York. Understand when people say he reached the ceiling. He reached the ceiling with New York. Him and Quickly, whatever they do, it wouldn't have been nothing better for the Knicks. They little points that they was averaging was making a struggle for wins. It didn't matter. So that's why the ceiling for them two players in New York, they hit it. They hit their ceiling. The Knicks organization seen, okay, this is their ceiling. They good players, but this is their ceiling.
And
but
for those,
IQ is the one that they really wanted to get right. Like, okay, listen. And they did them both right. They did them fair. That's the first time the trade that they actually did a fair trade. Like, we got 2 and we got 3 and we switched off and it made both teams better. See, the whole shit with Toronto, nobody seemed to understand this. Toronto was trying to rebuild. So that's why they got rid of Siakam. They got rid of who they got rid of. Because they needed to get rid of that championship team and start fresh and new. That was the last of that championship team that played for that championship. They got Scotty Barnes and they got Trenton Jr. Those two was the future of that team. So why not add a R.J. Barrett? Why not add a Quickly as a point with these two? Then they just added Bruce Brown. See what they doing.
Okay.
See what they doing.
Yeah.
So they just started over. The Knicks ain't looking to rebuild. We already built it. So we already knew we built. We got us here. Now what we gonna get to the next level? Okay, now that's gonna get us over this hump. Now by next season, the Knicks is gonna be able to get any of the top 5 open players for this season, next season. Guaranteed, because ESPN, NBA TV, everybody saying it. If the Knicks avoid Boston in first round playoffs, we go into the Eastern Conference Finals.
You believe we got a shot?
Yeah. Because we know we could bring the pain to the 76ers and we could bring the pain to Milwaukee. Only team we got a problem with is Boston, right?
Now, if we could beat Milwaukee, wouldn't you think we could be able to run through Boston?
No.
So
Boston,
you think
Boston
is a better team than Milwaukee?
Boston is the best team in the NBA. Hands down. They got the best starting 5 in the NBA, and they got the best team in the NBA. Hands down. We know that. Look at the record. They're one of the best teams. They're the best team. So, no. That would not be an easy fight for us. They got too many motherfucking players. Too many. They benches like damn near starters. You know, man, that's a problem. It'd be nice to be in the Eastern Conference Finals against them.
Now, if we had Emmanuel Quickly in the second unit.
No. Still won't work. No.
And we still had OG ANUNOBY.
No, it still won't work.
It still wouldn't work.
No. Not at all. Not at all. We just got We just literally got OG is there to defend every player that's the best player on the team. That's it. That's it. That's it. So, how he's going to defend 3 of the best players in the NBA at one time? He can't do it. Julius ain't doing it, and JB ain't doing it. So, that's what I'm saying. At least 76ers, you got, we throw this guy here, throw this guy on Maxey, and then you good, right? You got Milwaukee, shut Dame down, and try to shut Dame down, or try to shut Giannis down. Other than that, they ain't got nothing. So it's like everything else is just pieces. They got 2. Boston got 5 players that literally could give you 30 a game, any day, any given goddamn Sunday. That's the difference. That's the big difference. That's the difference with Boston.
Now, I want to jump to Emmanuel quickly again, right? Because a lot of people was second-guessing his ability to be a point guard, saying he's a 2 guard, not a point guard. But you see what he's doing with Toronto Raptors, man. They need a few pieces, man. And let me tell you something. When they get them pieces, they're gonna be a problem. My man had 11 assists, man.
That's next season, man.
11 assists. That's point guard stats, bro.
You know he could do 11 assists. He could do that. He could score 20. We know that. It's just not what the Knicks needed. See, that's not what the Knicks needed. The Knicks already realized, and I like how they looked and they finally analyzed and said, oh, shit. Let's get it. May hurt. Everybody may look at us like we stupid, but then they'll understand it. I got it. I figured it out. It was the perfect trade. Best trade in the NBA this season.
In a long time, right? So, being that the Knicks beat the Toronto Raptors, we can now say that Toronto got fleeced, right?
No, we can't say that because we already know, even if without the trades, the Knicks would have beat Toronto. So, I mean, come on. We already know that. So, all it did was make Toronto look better. That's all it did. If you look at it, they actually gave the Knicks a better game than when. And Siakam ain't there no more either. So, it's like they really rebuilding. So, you're going to see a bright future for them guys. And like I said from the beginning, when they got traded, this is their chance to really get their chance. So it looked like the Knicks just was like, yo, look, I can't do much with y'all now, but I'm going to put y'all somewhere where I know y'all niggas is going to love it. And they did that.
Now, you know what's crazy?
Where they was loved.
R.J. Barrett said he was surprised that he got the standing ovation like that. He said he was also surprised by the tribute video that him and Emmanuel quickly received.
Because they new to the NBA. So, of course, they don't know. They don't know once a Knick, always a Knick. But now they see it. So now they know, damn, New York is home. They know that.
But why wouldn't they know that?
Because it's the NBA. Not that many teams do what the Knicks do. The teams don't do that. They trade niggas. They ain't giving them a standing ovation and shit like that. No team is doing that. But the Guardians going to make sure they're going to do it because those kids did us good. They helped us to where we at now. Without them, we won't be where we at now. Without them 2 players. Believe it or not, we won't be where we at right now if it wasn't for them 2 players. Because they literally was the part of that build. They was the core of that build. That's 5 years of kids that they had building with them in the NBA that was like, yo, okay, this is our build. And now they like, okay, yeah, we hit our ceiling. But these kids ain't hit their ceiling. They hit our ceiling with us. They ain't hit their ceiling. They could have traded them to anywhere else in the NBA. Why did they trade them to Toronto? That's what you need to ask. Why did they trade them to Toronto?
Now, you know what I like? What you said? That they hit the ceiling with the Knicks.
Hit the Knicks.
A lot of fans, man, we speak of New York Knicks fans, got it fucked up.
Yeah.
And they think that RJ hit the ceiling
as
far as a ball player.
No. He just, no.
You haven't heard that, though. You can't tell me you ain't hear the echoes of RJ Barrett hitting the ceiling as a player.
Nah. If anybody said that in the Knicks, I seen it in the comments a couple, but that's people that really don't know basketball. Because if he's averaging 18 and you playing behind Julius Randle and then you get 18 and you have with 2, him and JB there, and you still averaging 18, then Quickly's coming off the bench averaging 20, they ain't hit their ceiling. They hit their ceiling with the Knicks because There's not much else they can do with the Knicks, and their little points that they giving the Knicks ain't helping the Knicks. The Knicks need a defense because the offense they already have between JB and Julius. That's how Tibbs is. You know Tibbs. Tibbs picked 2 players that, okay, I'm running with these 2. And everybody else is just foolish. We know how Tibbs ball. Tibbs did it. Look what he did with fucking, when he was in Chicago, then when he went over there with fucking, what's that? The team that's the best in the West right now. Like Anthony Edwards and them. That boy's an animal, bro. I've been watching some highlights of that kid. Oh my God.
Now.
Oh my God, that kid is a fucking baby Jordan right there. I don't know.
I won't go that far, bro.
I could go there. We could go there. He's getting the quotes, bro. They all saying it, bro. This nigga's the baby Jordan, bro. He's really that nigga. He's really that dude. He's really that dude. He only been in the league, what, 3 years? That nigga's really that dude. He's really that dude. I ain't even gonna lie to you. He's really that dude. He got the team at the top of the Western Conference, where the Western Conference is a pack house. Where you got fucking Clippers, you got shit crazy. You still got the champions, you got the Clippers, you got fucking Phoenix, you got the Lakers, you got, and they still on top of the conference with a bunch of young kids. They got Towns looking like a fucking superstar out this bitch.
But you still don't want Towns coming to New York.
I'll take him now.
Oh, you take him now. But when I was mentioning it earlier,
I say he won't be a good fit. And the coach don't like him really. So we know we ain't getting him. Tibbs don't like him.
I thought he liked Towns.
Hell no, he don't like him, bro. He ain't like him. Remember, Jimmy Butler was there with them, man, with Tibbs and him. Jimmy didn't even like playing with him. Nigga, he's soft. That's the problem. He's soft. And if Jimmy Butler called him soft, what you think fucking Julius Randle gonna call him? Soft.
Now, for the record, you saying we need McBride to step up?
That's a definite. That is a definite.
So
he has the talent. He just got to stop being scared. Stop thinking so much and just play basketball. And Tibbs got to be the one to tell him, yo, stop fucking thinking. Because I see Tibbs don't tell these kids that shit. He don't tell them niggas that. Because it's funny how fucking RJ goes to Toronto and quickly goes to Toronto and hears from the coach and says, yo, just play your game. Go out there and have fun. And the kid just go crazy and have fun.
So, when you see players that don't reach their full potential,
it's because of the coach sometimes.
Okay, that's the point I'm trying to make. So that means just because you send a player off, don't always make it the right decision, man.
No, it is the right decision because you hit your ceiling with the Knicks. It is the right decision. They wouldn't have did any. I don't see why nobody will understand. Because
you just turned around and said that sometimes it's the coach, man.
Just because it's the coach don't mean the coach sees a system. If you in my system and you hit your ceiling in my system, I can let you go. Go somewhere where I know you're gonna eat. So go somewhere where everything I showed you for the last 5 years, I showed these boys. They go somewhere else and they're gonna show y'all what it is. And that's just what he did. That's all they did. Put them at a place, put them in a position for they could win, for they could be better players for themselves. Go to Toronto, they got the option to do it. So Tibbs didn't hurt them, he helped them, obviously. And it ain't Tibbs' decision to trade them. So they ain't got shit, that's Jalen Rose. So they ain't got nothing to do with Tibbs.
You mean Leon Rose?
Yeah, Leon Rose. So they ain't got shit to do with fucking Tibbs. Tibbs ain't got no say-so on who's going and who's staying. Not in the Knicks. Not in the Knicks uniform, man.
Talk to me about Josh Hart, man. Is he playing more aggressive, man?
He always played aggressive.
It seems like he's going to the hole more.
Oh, no, because now he actually can get to the hole now. He ain't got to worry about being that defensive player that we was so dependent on. So he was going out there trying to do what he wanted, what he needed was done. Because everybody kept saying he's the best defender. Oh, so now I got to go out there. I have to go out there and defend the best player. I have to go out there and try to make stops. I have
so to. OG ANUNOBY's making his job easier.
Thank you. Thank you. Just like, what's his name is making Quentin Grimes' job easier. Everybody's making their job. Only person that don't have, 2 players that don't have the help to make their job easier is
McBride
JB and Julius Randle. That's it. That's it. And they don't need nobody. They're the bump and the grind. They the bump and the grind of the fucking Knicks. That's it. JB and fucking Julius. JB and JR. That's it. That's it. It's JB JR. And it works. So that's why you don't see they ain't got a real point guard to back up him. And this one ain't got nobody to really back him up. But we got some bench players around us that actually can hold shit down. Thank God OG is the Nobly. If Julius sit down, could go out there and put in the buckets. Something that this guy wasn't doing. RJ wasn't doing what he does.
Now, this is the #1 question fans want to know. Is the Knicks going to hold on to OG Anunoby, or are they using him as a piece to finesse to get somebody else like we did, Emmanuel Quickly and RJ Barrett?
No. See, this is what you forget. OG's a free agent. So after the season, OG could go anywhere the fuck he want. Now, if the Knicks give him that 150 extension, we got him for the next 4 years.
Think he's going to get it? Or
they said they're going to offer him 150. So let's see. Let's see. Let's see if he get the 150 from the Knicks. Let's see. Let's see. But Woj is saying no. He might be on the Knicks. He might stay on the Knicks. So, and Woj know everything. So, if Woj say he might be a Knick for a good time coming, he might be a Knick for a good time coming. But see, it's the free agency next season that we got to worry about in June. Because that's when the Knicks can make plays. Because a lot of players gonna want to come play for New York. A lot of people's gonna come sit down with the Knicks. So let's see.
All right, and that's what it is. I want to thank my man G5 for coming on Real Talk with Nick.
What up, fellas, man?
It's cold as fuck out here.
Cold out here. We would like to be doing longer, but yo.
Yeah, it's too cold.
Torture.
But I want all my Nickavellians, man, to give a shout out to my man G5 wife. It's her birthday today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, give her a big happy birthday.
You know?
Let her drive me crazy all day.
You know, that's going to be your gift to her, right?
Yeah, I'm going to drive her crazy today.
Oh, shit, man. You got anything, Mom, you plan on doing today?
Shit, I don't know yet. It's too cold, bro. It's cold. I'm trying to figure out. I'm going to do something tonight, but, you know.
No?
I'm going to do something.
You know what I'm saying?
Watch some NBA, though, I'll tell you that much.
You going to watch some NBA? Now, you got to do more than that, bro. It's her birthday, brother.
I'm going to watch me my basketball tonight.
Oh, shit.
I got to watch. I got to look at some teams over here.
You know?
I need the Knicks to do question, people. I need this in a comment. Should the Knicks go for another trade before the end of the trade deadline, and what players should we grab?
Oh, you opening up a can of worms, baby.
Yeah, please go on.
Because they saying Dante Murray, man.
God, that's my pick.
But that's what they saying. They saying that the trade, they saying has already been done.
It's not done. He's going to the Lakers, man. LeBron gets what LeBron wants. I said it last week. I say it again. LeBron wants him. But then now Bruce Brown might go to the Lakers. So I don't know what's going on. Then I heard the Knicks is interested in Bruce Brown. So I don't know what's going on there.
All right.
I want to see Siakam, goddammit. And they gave him to the Pacers. The Pacers? Y'all niggas is funny. Y'all niggas is funny. Y'all take Toppins and y'all go get this nigga. And now y'all niggas want to sit there and say what?
Now, is that going to be a problem?
Nah, this remind me of the
Is that going to be a problem for us?
The late 80s, early 90s.
Is that going to be a problem for us, man?
This just remind me of the late 80s, early 90s.
Top is the new Reggie Miller?
Yeah, it's like... It
give it a choke sign?
It feel like that again.
Is Obi going to be going to Spike Lee?
Back in them days with the Knicks, the Knicks, the Pacers, Miami. It's those teams coming back up to the rise. Like, remember the Knicks, Pacers, Miami, we was all like, everybody wasn't talking about them. Now it's like, oh, let's bring back to the old teams that really brung basketball. Like, so now you got the Knicks, the Pacers. I like that. Because then they just made it like a grudge that we always had against them. So we ain't going to act like it was New York and Indiana wasn't always fighting in playoffs. See, this is my point. Between Miami, you know what I mean? So now it's look good that we right back to where that shit used to be. That the East Coast look right back where it used to be. The Knicks on there, we ain't on the top because you got Boston on top like normal.
We could beat Boston, man.
I don't.
We could beat Boston.
Not the way they ball. This kid smell that championship, bro.
Oh, now you bugging out.
Tatum smell that shit, bro. The whole NBA see Tatum's trying to get that shit.
What you think is gonna happen when Tatum match up with OG? He gonna get locked down.
I don't think he's gonna be able to stop him.
He's gonna lock Tatum down, man. You think Tatum?
So he locked Tatum down. Now look. Now this is where the confusion comes in. You lock Tatum down. Who's locking down Brown?
That's where your boy coming at.
How? He's a power forward. He's not a power forward. He's a shooting guard. So he's gonna run past Julius. So he can't put Julius on him. So then you got the point guard, the Darren White nigga. Who's gonna stop that nigga? JB can't do it. You can put Josh Hart on him. Got David Genjo, but then still go to the center. Who's gonna stop Porzingis? Who's gonna stop on the Knicks uniform? Who's gonna stop Porzingis?
Hardestan is a better.
No, he's not. No, he's not. He's good, but he's not Porzingis. He's not the unicorn. He's not the unicorn, bro. Come on now, we drafted that nigga.
Come on, exactly. And have he played a full season?
So we could sit.
Has he played a full season?
This is the best last season.
Has he played a full season with the Knicks?
Career. He's having the best 2 seasons in his career, meaning his development is at its peak, and now he's playing the basketball the Knicks knew he would be. It's just that the Knicks couldn't wait for that to get to where he's at now. That's what it was, bro. But other than that, yeah, let's see. Right now we're at 5th, right? So we'll keep 5th. We go to 3rd. If we could make it to the 3rd and stay in the 3rd, we'd be good. Because then we'll avoid Boston to the finals.
All right, and that's what it is, man. On Real Talk with Nick, with my man G5. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. My man's going to send Nick the link, and you go to the G5 show. Support this brother, you know what I'm saying? Support Real Talk with Nick.
Support us. All we need is supporters.
And that's what it is. We out.
Support.